Time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah.
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Oh, I see. Storyline wise. Yeah. That's fair. Let's let him go for a bit. This is good. Yeah. Fallout. Pretty good show. Hello and welcome into the Tuesday edition of your show. My name is Gary. This still, as far as we know, the only show out there going live, originating out of this beautiful city of ours, Saskatoon, from 4 to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and being streamed on the internet. So, with that in mind, this is a nice angle. Oh, God, I'll be on the ones and twos today. I feel like I'm Ryan Flaherty. I need like a graphic to pop up here. Well, now you're just going to throw us all off. Either way, always so grateful to start each and every show off by, letting you know how grateful we are that you continue to push this movement of being nice to people. Treat others how you want to be treated. All the easiest rules, they're all there for you. And if we start, go, hey, there it is. Blades, go, Blades, go. I like this now. I'm Ryan Flaherty. Welcome to Good Sports. Go, Blades. Man, you got me all fired up for sports stuff. So, to finish my previous thought, like 2 ago, as long as you're doing something different on the internet, people will notice. When you start trying to copy and do what everyone else is doing because you think that's a formula to get ahead, that's when you lose. That's about all we can tell you about that, but I can promise you, be different. That's how you stand out. And to continue to thank you for this incredible movement of ours, we have a camera second to none, and we have a actress who is right on it. She was being so finicky right until the buzzer, hey? Pretty crazy. Now I want to watch more of the Fallout, Brando. You got me into that a little bit. That might be a good idea. Here's our thank you to you for continuing to be nice. Again, really upsets me we have to say that, but we're at a point in this world where it's like, yeah, that's how we make it better. Just be nice to people. So we have the nicest cam on the internet. Internet. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Margaret Cam. Bad idea to do before you do the big read. Whew. All right, I better take a break. We better bring in Morgan Freeman on this one. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little out of breath. Take it away. Oh, hold on. Frame it right in. Oh, just right. Oh, that's a cute cam. Good job, Marge. Oh, don't want to go too far. Take it away, Mr. Freeman.
The Maggie Cam, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Leroy is their breeding dog. He welcomes you into the amazing store, introduces you to his mom and dad, Mike and Rochelle, and then your shopping experience becomes the best ever. Mostly because they now do grooming. This puppy you see before you was groomed at Pet Planet on 8th Street for just $60. They gave her the full blowout, cleaned out the whole coat, no more shedding going on in the house, and she looks amazing. Plus a free toy. She has her Bumblebee toy that she's been running around with, showing off here all afternoon, and she's very, very happy with that one. So they got the grooming going on. They have the toy walls, 2 full toy walls, along with a couple full aisles of toys for you to walk your pup right up to and let them choose the one they like, because then you know they will be happy to play with it when they get home. They have the fridges in the back full of all the raw foods. If you're looking to make that change, they have all the dry foods lining the left side of the building all the way down, including the Go Solution, which Marge just loves. State-of-the-art facility when we are talking about the puppy spa in the back. Super affordable, everything you need to get your puppy as clean as possible as we come out of another slushy, muddy, dirty couple days and go into more snow, and then this is going to happen again. So when your puppy gets real dirty, you know where to take them. They have treats on sale every Thursday. They have bones on sale every Tuesday. They have all the jerseys you need to make sure your puppy is cheering for your favorite team. Their fashion aisle is full of booties and sweaters and bunny hugs and t-shirts to make your puppy look great. The buckle up collars and leashes are there, matching from all your favorite cartoons and TVs and movies, as well as comic books. Large has a lovely Marvel Spider-Man matching leash and collar. The biggest take-home here today is to let you know that we are done supporting big corporations that do not care about you. It is time to make the change to the small mom-and-pop shops that do care. Our friends at Pet Planner on 8th Street, Mike and Rochelle, understand life is really hard, so they stay open after hours and on weekends. Thanks to Chris and Kirsten for doing that, because they understand you work all day, and when work is done, you want the store you need to go to be open. This is how we take the power back. This is how we bring the business back to the citizens of Saskatoon and take it out of the big corporations. It is time to support local. It is time to make that change. It is time to head on over to Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer.
Oh, man. Out of breath. Woo! That was a good one. Well done, Marge. Watch this. See, now when LB just falls asleep, I can do it myself. Hey! Welcome to the Tuesday edition of your show. This one has an intro. Unfortunately, we are down a man, as Matt from all the bands, a little under the weather, and he didn't want to bring his diseases in here, which we always appreciate. So get better soon, Matt from all the bands. We love you, buddy. We do have the other person in this picture right here. Welcome to the Other Eggs Podcast. We got Uncle Mike from all the natural products. Got a bag over here full of them. Always appreciate it. Damn 20 promo code. Damn 20 promo code. Get 20% off your online order. Still going.
Still happening. It's going. It's going. Haven't stopped it.
I love it. You're going to go there. You're going to get the stuff anyway. Get a discount on it and enjoy all of it. Finally got me hooked up. I got my stash wax. I got my pit stick going. Feeling good, looking good, smelling good.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. How are you, old friend?
Trifecta. Pretty good.
Pretty good? Just pretty good? What's
Yeah,
going
I don't know,
on?
Pretty good.
Normally you're like, I'm doing great. What's got you just
I
pretty
don't
good?
know. I don't know. The weather, I guess, maybe. It's kind of...
The weather was
you know?
great.
Well, it was great.
That's a little rank.
No, it's kind of a little janky.
Apparently there's a snowstorm. Are you going to be our weatherman? What's going on with that?
Yeah, they're calling for like up to 15
Bro, you want me to do
centimeters.
an old school like radio weather?
Yeah.
You can do this. Okay.
Will
I
it be
got
as
this.
accurate as what they actually predict?
Well,
Will it
I'm gonna
be
use the same
not,
website.
Not accurate at all.
I'm going to use the same website that all the radio stations use here.
Okay. Well, we'll just see.
All right, I believe in you, buddy.
Well, I'm craning tomorrow, and it's like the
Oh,
worst.
yeah, you're
day
craning
of the
with Gibby.
week.
Oh.
Yeah. And we've been on a really good track for the last couple months. It's been like days like this, but then crane day is like super nice and
Yeah.
gorgeous. Now we've kind
Got
of
the flip.
flip floppy a little bit, but
So you're going to be on like a rooftop crane and rooftop?
I'm on the
units?
ground.
Okay.
So yeah, but it's still, and I'm moving quite a bit, so it's not. Honestly, I'd rather have it freezing than melty and mucky and
That's
mushy.
fair.
So
Okay. I'm not going to be able to do it, buddy, unless you put it on for me. Oh, okay. Is it on right now? But I have to look at my... Okay.
don't make it more difficult.
Dad? Okay. Then how am I supposed to read my weather? Still don't get it. Still don't get it. I have to read the weather. No.
How did I catch that before you? Can you put it on your own in there? All right. See, he just didn't want to do it. Yeah. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah. Well, I'm just happy you went for it. We love you, Brando. Great job on the Twitch stream. Take care, buddy. He's a good man. Yeah, Marge, you can go out there now. There he is. All right. Hello. In any way. Like we're setting ourselves up for a huge failure. What's that? All right, let's take a look at the weather. I wish I had my old weather splitters. It'd be fun. Maybe like a CKOM weather. CKOM weather. God, I love the Rolco radio. So many memories, man. All right, currently -8 degrees right now in beautiful Saskatoon. Looking to overnight. So tonight we'll be looking at a cloudy periods of snow beginning as early or just early this evening. About 5 centimeters going down, -12 degrees in this evening. And then Wednesday, here we go. So you're going to be up. You're going to be craning. You're going to be out there.
Yep.
We're looking at periods of snow about 5 centimeters, wind northeast, 30 gusting to 50. That's ugly.
Ooh.
High -9. That's where it's going to be. Wind chill -22 in the morning and -17 in the afternoon. So that's going to be you dealing with that. Yeah.
That's shady. I mean, again, like the wind definitely adds some difficulties when you're lifting huge things.
Well, the
into
wind's the whole
air.
issue, man.
Yeah, and I mean,
Wind,
it
You
makes
can
it
handle
cold
snow.
and whatever. But yeah,
but
it's
when it's snow with the wind. So tomorrow night, mainly cloudy, 60% chance of flurries in the evening, low -19. Looks like a risk of frostbite overnight, -28. That's going to be ugly. Then
geez, okay.
Thursday, cloudy, high -9. Then back to the sunshine for a Friday and a high of -3. Weather proudly brought to you by Uncle Mike's All Natural Products. Check them out, DAM20 promo code. It doesn't really sound like a snowstorm, does it? I understand the wind is going to make it like a blizzard. But as far as like temperatures and all that stuff and like amounts, 5 centimeters, LB, that's not a lot for snow, is it? Interesting.
it sounds like it'll maybe just be more blustery and blowy than
Well, do you know what I think
snowy?
this is going to be, you guys? This is going to be, because last time we had like death alarm 7, like snowpocalypse coming in, and it was barely a snow. So now the environment kind of is going to be like, barely anything. It's going to just destroy
dump.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Expect a lot of snow tomorrow, I guess what we're getting at.
Yeah. What do you do?
I will say the freezing. I went and saw Dr. Hausman and Associates, Big Tooth on 2nd Ave earlier this morning. Get the rest of my cavities done, and he froze the heck out of my mouth. Like the whole side is just starting to come out now, but no pain. Put in like 5 more patch jobs on some cavities there.
There can't be any room left for cavities.
I didn't think I had any more room because when I was averaging like 13 cavities per visit as a kid, I thought they just covered everything.
Right.
Like I'm basically Jaws from James Bond. At least I thought. I know. Apparently there's more spots that are going in. So
Well, maybe next time you just get the full grill. That'd be pretty sweet.
he did
And then
say
you
I
would
might need a crown for the old dead
Oh,
tooth in the back.
jeez.
So just crown them all. That'd be interesting.
Good thing you're not an anti-dentite.
That'd be bad. That'd be a very bad thing. I was right in there. Okay, so once again, to Matt from all the bands. Love you, miss you, buddy. Get better, and you are the best. Tonight we got Strip Down going on. Very excited. LB is going to work the sound out there,
Nice.
and I will be going out. And Patty Fedro, my sweet, beautiful Patty. She's been on this show, I think, 4 times now, 5 times. She was fighting the power, taking it to the man, all the way back like the 60s over in Europe. Like this woman's story is just insane. And she's an incredible, incredible artist. And she will be performing and talking with the live studio audience on Strip Down this evening, 8 p.m. Be sure to check it out. Curtis Anderson, the best in the biz, man. He's doing it. Host with our friend Caitlin Mishke, who is the co-host of Gary Scary, which is taking the month off, I believe. Is that right, LB? Month off this month? Back at it for next month with Gary Scaries? Yeah. So it'll be good to see our buddies over there and watch Patty perform. Looking very forward to that as well. What else do we got going on? There was something else I need to promote, and I'm not going to be able to remember. So I'll just have to let it come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to business at hand, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the freezing. When's the last time you got the freezing down in your mouth?
It's been quite a while.
yeah.
I brush my teeth, Gary. So
I'd
that
say
keeps
so
me
do I.
out of the. Well, so and it was.
I
like,
know exactly what happened. I think I've mentioned this before. You go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm not a huge. I brush my teeth, but probably only once a day.
Nothing wrong with that.
Like
Science has already
I
said you're supposed to
sometimes-
do it once a day.
okay,
You do it twice, it's gonna be over.
Forget in the evening.
If you do it twice, you know what happens? Is you wear out your
The
gums.
enamel. Oh, the gums,
and the
yes,
enamel,
yeah.
So
So
you
I've
think
been
you're doing good, but no.
I've been pretty fortunate. I mean, obviously we have coverage or whatever, and she's like, "Well, you should come twice a year." And it's like, "Well, why would I come twice a year?" And I kind of did for a while because it's like, "Oh, why not? Like, I'll go get a clean in. They check it up." And then they're like, "Yeah, you really probably only need to come once a year." I'm like, "Oh,
There it
okay,
is.
cool.
There it is.
That's great." But yeah, haven't had a cavity
That coverage
in
goes.
a while.
That's what I learned today. The coverage goes away real quick when you get root canals and cavities.
When you start doing
done.
the bigger stuff, yes. Well, even like my kids go and it's funny. We get a bill for like $5 because they had a cavity or they did whatever, it's like it's funny how like I don't know. I always get a kick of when you get email, and I don't know why or mailed a bill, but it's like how much time and effort did it take to like do up the invoice, put it in an envelope, put a stamp on it.
Yeah.
It's like,
okay.
Man, like, whatever. I don't know why we just didn't pay when we were there. Because normally that's what happens with me. It's like, oh, you owe $2. Like, okay, sure. I'll pay the $2.
I was telling you guys off here. I love Dr. Osmond Associates so much. The front desk lady lets me know. It's like, your coverage is long gone, and this was a very expensive procedure done today. I look her dead in the eyes. Go talk to Mr. Hausman. Let me know how we're going to pay for this. See you later. Like, just
that's
VIP.
A problem for tomorrow.
I love it. And that's like literally what I said. I was like, well, I'm sure there's a payment plan. Like, we'll figure it all out and we'll get it done. And Mr. Hausman, very reasonable with all that stuff. So I shout out to him again for doing such a great job. That when the freezing wears off, it's such a weird feeling. Like I was like itchy here. And I go to scratch it, but you can't scratch the itch. Yeah. So it's like just a freezing itch.
Yeah.
Oh.
The phantom itch.
Phantom itch, yeah. And yeah, it was very strange to me. But I was going to say, I understand why my teeth went to shit. The second I quit drinking, the second I cut the liquor out of my life, I brought in all the pops, all the energy drinks, all the ice cream cakes, all the normal cakes, all the cookies, all the granola bars, all the fruit snacks. Every single bit of sugar I could get in my body, I would put in.
Yeah, you got to replace it with something, right?
Exactly. And I'm sitting here thinking I'm cheating the system. I'm like, I'm down. Like when I was drinking, I got up to like 283. I'm like, I'm sitting around 220. This is great. I'm eating all this garbage. I can't believe I never thought of doing this before. Not remembering sugar teeth. Sugar teeth. It's about 2 years of sugar buildup in there.
Yeah.
Still brushing every day, but it doesn't matter if you're pounding sugar like I am.
That'll catch up.
Yeah. So this is the price you pay.
Yep.
Be aware of your sugar intakes, I think, is the first lesson of the day. As this is the All Out of Angst edition of your show with Uncle Mike, Matt from all the bands. Currently under the weather. We got LB on the ones and twos. And we got a new edition of Good Sports being recorded at the show today. So again, shout out to our boy Flats. That's why he was on my mind at the start there. As we're getting ready for another incredible new episode. I believe episode 35. 35 shows now. Pretty darn cool. Looking very forward to checking in with him before we head out to Strip down there tonight. So a lot going on here with the studio. I do got to give a shout out to my bros, Shay and Justine, my backstage lounge associates, my brothers in arms forever, my sisters in arms, whatever the thing is. Shay is on a plane going to New York.
Ooh.
He's getting a bunch of trial procedures done for all the stuff that's got her in the chair. She's in Calgary today, and then she's flying there tomorrow to New York with her family. And Justine is usually the one that goes with her, but she has her whole family here this time. So Justine's stuck back at home while Shay's going off. And very interested to hear how all of that stuff goes. They had so much praise for the show yesterday. We had Cal on talking about the weekend and accessibility as a whole. Like right down to like, hey, if you see a van with a handicap thing on it, make sure you give them room.
Yep.
Like Cal literally has to drive around with a cone, like a frickin' traffic cone. That when we park, he puts it out so people can know we need this much space to get in and out of the vehicle.
Yep.
And Shay and Jesse were like, yes, accessibility, woo! And it's like, when you have people like that who let you know you're talking about the right things, it's just so much better. Right? It's like, yeah, people should know more about this.
Right.
So that was very, very cool. I think this is what I want to show you. Is my emergency one still going to work here, LB? Awesome. So we get to the Candle Lake curling. And when we get there, it is jam-packed, full. And we're inside already. It's like mid-afternoon. And I'm pretty medicated. And get the phone call from old Seahawk. He says, hey, bro, I'm just out front. I'm like, okay, come and get you. I go out expecting him to be right at the front door, like, pull up.
Right.
Like, bro, where are you? He's like, I'm all the way at the back. No chance. He's like, yeah. And I look, and sure enough, there all the way is it's like a tiny van from here. But I make my walk over, and then I see him just getting out. He gets into his chair, and then he looks at me. He's like, oh, Doc. And I look at the parking lot, how far I have to go. Like, man, we got to push you the whole way. He's like, You want to get crazy, dog? I'm like, yeah, you know me. I always want to get crazy. Like, I got this thing that we just put together. His buddy like built it for him. He's like, let's put it together. Okay. Got 2 skis, so I pull them out.
Ooh.
Skis welded. So it's like 2 skis and a track.
Yeah.
And it took us like 10 minutes just to get it together because it was like the first time he's ever used it. Then we finally got it. Then he wheels himself onto it. And then these 2 bars that you pull it out, lock it in, and you push them. You ready for this? You're going to see this not transaction. What's the
Transportation.
Thank you. This
Oh, there it is.
transportation marvel. Look at this. So he's got skis for his chair. Isn't that
Well,
cool?
That's pretty sweet.
And then this random stranger pulls up, like, hey, nice chair. Like, thanks, buddy. And again, big shout out to Demo here. But how cool is this? And I'm like, dude, trademark that right now. Start making this. It made that trip through the parking lot so incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Like, it's freaking awesome. And I just know as a guy who loves to tinker like you, how cool is that?
Very cool.
Right? Now, how hard would it be to mass produce something like that, do you think? If you're using old skis that have been thrown in the garbage.
Yeah.
And you're just welding that sort of core in the bottom there.
Yeah.
And it's got 2 things. Wouldn't be that hard, right?
No.
I'm trying to get them to start selling them. Make them and sell them, Seahawk, because that stuff is very, very cool. So, again, hoping that we can make more of those. I'm very happy that it all worked out very well for him, as he is the man, as always. Real quick, wings. I can tell that I'm drooling. Supper time. Go get some wings. Bugsy's, the place. Get a passport. Lawson Heights or Markham Mall locations inside. You got 69 flavors every Tuesday and Thursday. It is Tuesday today, so you can go to either location. Over half price off each order. You can get them all knocked out. Win the shirt. Demand respect every single room you walk into. Okay? They'll also come right to your door. Skip the dishes or Uber Eats. Just go to Smitty's, order the plain wing, and in the memo, put the flavors you want off the passport. They are coming to your door. You got some things to say about Chuck Norris?
Well, yeah, I don't know. He passed away.
He did pass away.
I mean, that was...
Are you a Chuck Norris guy?
Like as a kid, I think, because my dad would take us to like the Delta Force and they were like I don't know, those cheesy kind of 80s, 90s action movies.
Which we always enjoyed.
Yeah. And I don't know if Chuck Norris was the best actor per se,
Didn't have to be
maybe.
an actor,
I don't know.
You just said
But he had some wicked mad martial arts skills.
Here's the
and
big
those-
question. It was my big hot take on Friday. For me, I'm a Steven Seagal guy. You've heard
Okay.
this. I've said this to a
Yep.
million people. And I've always been so upset that Chuck Norris stole Steven Seagal's jokes, because all those jokes should be about Steven Seagal, not Chuck Norris.
Well,
See, now this is the conversation we're going to have. I have yet to get somebody to sway me off of that. What do you love about Chuck Norris?
I don't know if it's what I loved about Chuck Norris or what I maybe didn't love about Steven Seagal. That being said,
Again, we're not talking about the human beings. We're just talking about their on-the-screen martial arts moves.
sure.
No one asked you. Shut up.
I think Chuck Norris was actually
you can't.
like trained in martial arts. I don't know if Steven Seagal.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious. Like
All right.
you look up some stuff, and there's some
So you
conversations
think that Chuck
out
Norris
there.
is more trained in the arts of martial than Steven Seagal?
Yes.
All right.
That being said, Under Siege with
Under
Steven
Siege
Seagal.
Under Siege
and,
so that's what got me into it, man.
You know what were
That
the
girl
other
jumping
movies?
out of the cake.
Oh yeah.
Remember her?
Yes, yeah. Oh, never
Erica
forget her.
Laniak. I'll never forget that. What a
Yes.
babe.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what. Oh, yes. Here we go. You ready? A 7th degree black belt and Shihan in Akikeya Aikido.
Right, Aikido.
Aikido.
Come on.
7th degree black belt, dude. He began his adult life as a martial arts instructor in Japan, where he became the first non-Japanese and American to operate an Aikido dojo. Did Chuck Norris do that? Sorry. Later moved to LA, where he continued teaching Aikido. 1988, he made his acting debut in Above the Law, which is regarded as the first American film to feature Aikido in fight sequences. 7th degree black belt. How many degrees of black beltiness do you think Chuck Norris had? Again, I shouldn't speak over that. I'm so sorry, Chuck.
He's gonna
I've been fighting this. You know, it's hard for me to get out of my blood because I've been defending this movement for so long.
Yep.
And now here we are. Let's see. I feel like Chuck Norris probably has like a 4 or 5 degree black belt.
But
that.
maybe in a different martial art that's more.
Well, his wasn't in Aikido. It was just a black
acknowledged.
belt. He was just taught Aikido. All right, so he held black belts. This is Chuck Norris. Carlos Ray Chuck Norris, by the way, full name. He held black belts in karate, taekwondo, tang soo do, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and judo. Just single black belt. Then,
In multiple different.
and 5 different.
Right.
Not 7 different. So 7-degree black belt, better than knowing 5 different black belt levels.
I mean, I'm no martial artist.
Oh, come on. You don't think we talk about some martial arts, bro?
Right.
At a single black belt.
And
Yeah.
And I'm no martial
hold
arts
on, you guys think
specialist.
Chuck Norris isn't gonna tell us if he has more than just a single black belt? That's like a marathon runner who never tells anybody they run a marathon. No, dude. Like seriously though, like how could you be?
I think the debate was that Aikido is maybe more of like a demonstration martial art.
Okay. Like
whereas,
judo or jujitsu or taekwondo or karate.
Well, I think those are more. I'm going to get canceled by multiple people.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of
I have
this.
no idea.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I want to know.
There you
it
go.
is. Yeah, bring
There you
on an
go.
expert. Now we're cooking.
I think the whole thing was like Aikido is like maybe not seen as
Yeah, dude, I think you're getting way too lost in the Aikido. Like that means
no,
nothing.
because that's the whole basis of.
No, it's not. He's a 7th-degree black belt, not in Aikido, in martial arts.
Which martial art?
All of them.
So this is just a ridiculous argument, is what you're saying.
Well, yeah, this is what we do here. It's like, is anyone surprised? Like, this is what I want to know. This is what people are talking about. Should Chuck Norris be deserving of all of these jokes when they probably started with Steven Seagal?
Well, yes, I would agree. The jokes, not the Chuck Norris jokes, but jokes in general, started with Steven Seagal because of his lack of.
All right, we're calling an expert.
Maybe I'm leaning more.
Hi, Dad.
into
You're
this.
you're on your show.
Yeah, don't say anything rude there.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Very important question for you.
Yes.
Who is better at martial arts? A 7th-degree black belt or a person with a single-degree black belt in 5 different forms?
Question to me isn't really easily answerable because you need to know the people and their experience.
Chuck Norris versus Steven Seagal. Go.
There are multi-degree black belts that I wouldn't be concerned with combating. And then there are people with no belts of any kind that I would be deathly afraid of.
Okay.
I've met.
Now, is it possible that Chuck Norris would have, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th degree and just not tell anyone and just call them all single-degree black belts?
I can't quite hear what you're saying.
He's asking if Chuck. So he's basically saying, is Chuck Norris possible that he has multiple degree black belts or
In the
black
numerous.
belts of
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
degree in those other ones? He's just not telling anyone.
I really don't know. Chuck had multiple black belts and they were multiple degree black belts in several
Ooh,
systems.
see, now that changes it. Okay.
Tang Sudo was his original system, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we got,
I learned that, I think when he was stationed in Okinawa
You're here.
after World War II.
Yeah. And then he founded his own discipline.
Sorry, in Korea. Sorry, I'm thinking of, he might have been stationed in Okinawa later, but Tang Sudo was a Korean art. Sorry, so I was getting the timelines mixed up on that. But he did study karate, I believe. He did study jiu-jitsu over the years, and did a judo.
That's fair.
Taekwondo
was the other one.
Open to training in a lot of different things.
He created Chun Kuk Do.
What's that?
He created Chun Kuk Do.
That's his own
trouble
discipline.
hearing you guys.
It's his own martial art.
He created his own martial art called Chun Kuk Do.
That could be, yeah.
Doesn't sound
very
remember
good.
that
But
off
here-
the top of
okay,
my head,
here's-
Let's
but,
get down to it,
a lot
yes.
of-
Here's my question. This is the argument that is being had right now: is Steven Seagal versus Chuck Norris. Who is better and is Chuck Norris deserving of all of the jokes and such that have been
Made him
created
famous.
around
Made
him?
him famous.
Chuck
Yes.
Norris, hands down. Steven Seagal, in my opinion, is a fraud.
We're not talking about the person.
He's not.
Hey, we're not talking about the human being, just their skills
He's
on
an
screen.
actor and he's a performer. I'm not saying he doesn't have martial arts skills, but Steven Seagal is not. He's not somebody who's done combative sparring or competition or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. So.
Well, we're not gonna keep this going. I'm gonna address
Steven
that.
Seagal fan.
This is
I don't think.
He's a shitty person.
I don't
Yeah.
have a high regard for kind of.
See, all martial artists hate his martial arts. Okay.
I'm gonna say combative level.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank
Love
you.
you, Big B. Thank you.
Okay.
We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Love when we can phone a friend like that on the show here.
And I think that's kind of the basis of, whereas like Aikido is maybe more of a, like I say, like a demonstration martial art, where Chuck Norris, would be more well-rounded in an actual physical.
Well, I see what you got. I hear all you guys are saying.
I mean, I love that like you're kind of sticking up for the underdog, I guess.
That's what
Because
I'm saying.
I would say if you asked 100 people, 90% of the people would probably say Chuck Norris.
Well, yeah, because they don't even know about.
Well, maybe it's just the hype, right? I don't know.
That's the whole thing. Is these jokes that everyone quotes all the time about Chuck Norris elevated him to like this god status. And it's like, man, have you ever watched?
Or
him actually go out there
was
and do
he
stuff?
god status and then the jokes? Like, I don't. The
No,
jokes.
people just put it on him because, like, it's gonna sound a little bad, but they wanted to have their own American dragon, right? They wanted to have their own American Bruce Lee. We want to build this guy up. What's that? Say that again? You better check that, buddy. See, this is the problem. There's so much stuff out there, right? And everyone just sort of goes by what they hear. What year? So 1940, born in San Francisco. Bruce Lee. You better, okay. All right, buddy. Do you believe that?
Yes.
Don't believe everything the internet tells you. That's what we're going to say here. As we continue our argument about martial arts here on the Tuesday edition of your show, LB's over in the corner here getting real upset. He doesn't like that Chuck Norris. And now, why is it frustrating for you? Have I not once? Have I?
I would agree with that.
Yeah, probably not once. Have I ever not been of this opinion that Seagal deserves all this? We did. I told you his movies are way better. Nobody breaks a neck like Steven Seagal. That's the whole
wait
thing. He
a
won
second.
me over.
Are we going on his martial
No one can name a Chuck Norris movie.
Delta Force?
Only because you already
Delta
talked
Force
about it.
2.
There's 2. You know Walker, Texas Ranger, you know Delta Force.
Yeah.
You named a lot more Seagal movies. I just want you to know that.
I think I named 2.
Under Siege.
Yeah.
Under Siege 2.
There was no Under Siege. Broken Arrow, where he gets shot out of the stealth bomber in like the opening scene. He dies.
I was so angry. I think this is where my anger for the lack of respect for Steven Seagal began. Was that movie right front and center? This is a Steven Seagal film. He'll be in here breaking necks on airplanes. It's going to be the coolest thing ever. I'm all about it. Literally, when he fell out of that plane, I told all my friends that we were watching with, like, this is a big event. I was like, no, he's not dead, guys, because he's on the cover. Like, this is a Seagal movie. There's no way he's dead. They're going to bring him back somehow. They didn't.
Never.
And I got so upset. They would never do that to Chuck Norris.
Is there a License to Kill or something? Or no?
Yeah.
That was
the other one.
That's a Steven Seagal movie. Maybe.
Under Siege 2, Dark Territory. So there was.
There is Under Siege 2. Oh yeah. Okay.
On Deadly Ground was that one with all the lab and stuff. The Patriot. He was in Machete. Steven Seagal's Lawman. That was him performing duties as a reserve deputy sheriff in Florida. That was a fun show.
That was a take on Walker, Texas Ranger.
Yeah, totally. Hey, this is the best part. This is why everyone loves him so much. Supporter of Vladimir Putin. right in his bio.
There you go.
Like we said, talking about the person, talking about Seagal. So there you have it. Steven Seagal better 7 times more than Chuck Norris because he has a 7th degree black belt, while Chuck Norris walked around with only 5 single degree black belts. Easy math. Even LB admits it. He agrees. He is a Seagal guy now, and I'm happy we turned him. So we can just move right along. Everybody. Oh. I thought you cut us right off. The screen went by. Like, we did it.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties.
Oh, man. Very good stuff. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Time to level up with our friends at Next Level Painting. Carly and her amazing team literally do all the work for you. They cover all the stuff. They move all the stuff. They get everything painted right in between all the nooks and crannies. Unbelievable. They transformed this place into an amazing content creation studio. Before it was just OSB everywhere. It's like, yeah, okay, under construction. Now it's a home. It was thanks to them. So hit up that QR code. Let them know what's going on. They'll walk you through all of your different projects like they always do. And always, oh, so good at it. Man, I really don't want to. I feel like I still have more things to say about Seagal.
Yeah?
I'm not going to.
You got to strengthen your case? Is it,
well, no, I'm not.
A little,
Dude,
like,
there was no case strengthening. Like, there's no need. It's just a mic drop.
I think
7.
you need some case strengthening.
Hey, you know what? Okay, if Chuck Norris had 2 more single black belts, then maybe he could compete. You know, get him 2 more classes, 2 more black belts.
Are we talking like if they were to go head to head on the mat kind of thing?
No.
Okay, what are you talking about then? Head to head on the silver screen?
I'm talking in movie form. Who would you rather watch? Dude, when's the last time you watched a Chuck Norris movie? That's your problem. That's your problem. What about Chuck Norris?
I mean,
You're
I think
ignoring the question. Give me a Chuck Norris movie you watched.
I mean, I think the timeline, like Chuck Norris was
American guy Bruce Lee.
well, Chuck like so. Chuck, I mean, there's a separation in age kind of thing, right? Like,
definitely.
So
see, the problem is this guy was raised by a martial artist.
Steven
so he's
Seagal
he's
is more relevant in our timeline. Like Chuck Norris was earlier on, right? Like he, 70s, 80s, 90s ish.
All I'm saying is I never watched.
Steven Seagal was
Norris
probably more
movie.
80s, 90s, 2000s.
I never watched Walker, Texas Rangers. I never
Neither
watched
did
anything.
I.
You know what? The one movie I did watch by Chuck Norris, watched it at the Twin Pines Theater in beautiful Waskesiu. A show called Sidekick. And Jonathan Brandis was the guy, and Chuck Norris was like his mentor.
Yes.
And it was the worst movie I'd ever seen, and he was so bad in it, and it was just a really bad movie. I think that might have turned me off of Chuck Norris. Sidekicks. I'm a big Jonathan Brandis guy. I love Ladybugs. Great
Turned you off of his acting skills.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
You guys keep making the mistake of thinking this is like an argument about who's better at karate. Like, if
Well,
they were
I'm trying to. What is the
No.
deciding? Like, you're leaning into the fact that Seagal he had 7 black belts,
Yeah,
but then you're saying it's not about the martial arts skills.
No,
So
on-screen martial arts skills.
Well,
This isn't them
everyone's.
going
I could be a
head-to-head.
friggin' awesome martial artist on screen.
There would be a easy way to settle this argument by going online, taking all their movies, and see who got more people watching.
Well, and I think I would agree with you that
Seagal
on
would
screen.
destroy them.
For sure, on screen, because that's all where his strength is.
Now
No, I didn't finish my sentence.
Wait
though.
for it. Let him go.
Because that he is in a performative martial artist, not an
Isn't that a
actual
little bit of
practical.
overkill for a performative martial artist to get 7 degrees worth of it. That silence says a lot.
He's really good at making it look good.
Great actor. And that's really what it comes down to is, and you sort of proved my point for me, is at what point did Chuck Norris become so much more famous than Steven Seagal? Because nobody watched his movies, nobody watched the shows. Everyone is watching Seagal. Like, is it just because Seagal's a huge piece of poop? Like a huge piece of shit. We get that. Right? Chuck Norris, saint of a man.
Probably.
Yeah.
It probably had something to do with
Had to be, right? And that's fair.
tainted.
I can live with that, but don't tell me that he's the better karate on-screen guy. Come on.
Maybe we need to go back though. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe the golden age.
Doc Brown over here. Okay.
The golden age of Chuck was like prior to our time really experiencing Chuck.
But then how
Norris.
does a guy like this, a 20-year-old kid, know all that?
He's a historical
And
connoisseur
his dad's a
of
martial
martial art. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
But you didn't watch it, either of the guys. That's the weird part. Okay.
I don't know.
He seems
Delta
pretty
Force,
confident.
man, and what's the
You had it last time. You nailed it.
Lee?
Bruce Lee, American.
No, not Bruce Lee. The other guy in Delta Force. He was like he's a famous actor guy.
Clearly. I feel you, dog.
White hair, you know.
Oh.
Lee, I don't know. Anyway, if I probably couldn't watch them now because they would be terrible, right? But as a kid,
Come on, Jackie
going
Chan,
to the
bro.
big screen with your dad because
Yeah.
the new Delta Force movie came out.
I never did that.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it
It's
was
interesting.
like, yeah.
It's you know, it's sort of sad because I spent my whole life having this stance, and I always have to say I'm not talking about the human being. I'm just talking about the movies. I was always at my happiest when Seagal was doing this. You know? Oh, there's one.
Well,
Oh,
I
you-
remember he'd always hold the knife, you know, like, you hold a knife like this, but he would hold it underneath, and then he'd, like,
Yeah, because he's pro.
and he was,
That's the Aikido you hate so much.
well, right. So it's more of a, like I say, it's
I
more
did
meant
not
for the
expect
movies.
This show to turn into an argument over martial arts.
I don't know if I
Especially
would have.
with There's three guys ready here.
I don't think I even had prior to this show. I don't think I even was
Had a
like
stance. Yeah,
stand,
I
you
know.
Like,
This is what I
I
mean.
didn't even think about it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been faced with the
Here
comparison.
I am losing sleep. That Seagal is not getting the credit for all these amazing jokes, and I'm painting Chuck Norris as this guy who's stealing all the thunder when in reality he's just a good dude.
I mean, he's
weird.
an American hero,
Yeah, clearly. That dude.
the real
R.I.P.
American hero.
R.I.P. Chuck Norris. We love you so much. I love this. I love this show prepping that we did. Seed and mushroom starting time. Is this the thing that we're
Yes.
looking at? Yeah.
Yes.
We're going to get in that before we finish off the rest of our business. Tell me what's going on. Let's do some garden talk. Whoa, I can't say that. It's probably trademark. Let's do some talking garden with Uncle Mike.
Well, as you may know, it is that time of year where
The
we
most
start.
wonderful time
It kind of
of
is.
the year.
Like, I might prefer it over Christmas.
Bro, this
I
is
don't
your
know.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the presents you get to eat for like the next multiple months.
You're feeding the world, your family,
Yeah.
feeding everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Good. Where are we starting? What's in season
what
right now?
have
now?
I started? So celery.
Hold on, let's start with, are you starting inside?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah. So
let's
I'll
go
start
through this
my
process, yeah.
my seeds inside.
Okay.
So onions and celery.
You got those ones going a couple weeks back, right?
Yes. Yeah. Kind of. First week of March maybe because they're like a 10 to 12 week kind of.
Yeah.
You want to start them 10 to 12 weeks prior to planting them out, kind of thing.
I hearken back. A shout out to our buddy Aiden, Pulse Power with Aiden, best show on the internet. Love that lady. She went through all the work of starting all these like bulbs, getting ready to go. Second she planted them, dead.
Died,
All of them.
yeah.
Sad as snake eyes. She was so upset. I was like, oh man, all that work for
It's-
nothing.
I mean,
Ooh,
it's-
gardening's a cruel mistress.
Yeah, it can be,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, so some herbs like rosemary is like 12 weeks or something.
Okay.
So you kind of get that going. Now and then some flowers, some different herbs, some medicinal herbs, medicinal flowers. And then a bit of a lull because in the past I always like start my tomatoes too early and I end up with freaking 2-foot tomatoes that I have to plant out. They're harder to harden off. They're
What's
tippy
harden off
toppy.
mean?
So because you start them inside in like no wind, artificial light, warm temperatures,
Very comfortable.
when you go to plant them out, it's not going to be 25 degrees, right? All day long or 20 degrees all day long outside. So you put them out like
Just a little bit at a time.
a little bit at a time, right?
Acclimatize?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
I'm gardening
right?
now.
So
all
they
right.
get some wind, they get some direct sunshine, they get some cooler temps, they get whatever. And then, you do that for a week or two.
How long do they stay out for?
Like
a
I'll start
couple
with
hours?
like an hour,
Okay,
and then
yeah.
like next day I'll do like 2 hours. Like so
Okay,
every
so you
kind of
build into it.
progressively,
Very
and then
smart.
keep an eye on like if they're getting trashed or it's going to be super windy, then I'll maybe not put them
Little
out
penny
that
run
day
over
or-
there eating
yeah.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I'm with you.
So then a bit of a lull now for seed starting because, well, in the next couple weeks, then I'll start all the other stuff that requires 8 weeks kind of thing. So then it's a great time to start my mushroom stuff because I
here we
do
go.
mushrooms
How many
as well.
different mushrooms do you make, Uncle Mike? Because I know there's a lot of good eating mushrooms out there, and you're a part of the eating mushroom community. You know all about the
Yes.
hot spots in the province.
A little bit.
A little
Honestly,
farther? A little too much?
Yeah, honestly I don't like. I forage a little bit, but
That was the word I was trying to look for.
it's
Forage.
I was
Like
always
a truffle pig.
right when I started kind of into my because I never really liked mushrooms like as a kid, like
Well,
or even as a young
LB,
adult.
you ever like mushrooms as a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not going out of your way to crush some mushrooms.
And honestly, it's because the mushrooms that you traditionally get are just shitty mushrooms.
Garbage
Like the mushrooms you're gonna find in the grocery store, they don't have much taste. There's not much to them. Whatever.
They ain't built the right way.
Right.
Yeah.
Once you discover, there's like, oh my god, there's hundreds of species of
So many
different kind of mushrooms, and they do have
Portobello.
different flavors and different
Portobello.
colors
Yeah.
and different textures and whatnot.
Yeah.
So when I was like, I'm more confident in my kind of, I don't know, identifying mushrooms can be sketchy, right?
Very
you really have to know, right?
There's a
It's
lot
like,
of people that died
right,
trying to
like,
figure out how mushrooms
all
work.
mushrooms are edible.
Yeah.
Some only once.
That's great.
Right? So
Great line.
So instead of like, and then obviously travel and you got to go like, around Saskatoon, there aren't tons. There's definitely forage spots.
Do people like sort of hide their secret spots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These are like
Yeah.
honey holes out
Right.
in the lake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So anyway, instead of doing that, it's like, well, why can't I just cultivate my own mushrooms, right?
Make
And then I
your
know
own.
the exact species.
Mhm.
You have
Take the
better
guessing
control
right out.
over it.
But that's not Mother Nature put in there.
No. But it kind of like
You're bringing them back to nature. So
Yeah,
there is that
sure.
aspect of it too.
Yeah.
So you're getting those foraged mushrooms. Now, what kind are you planting, bro?
So what do I have? I've got.
It's got to be portobellos.
Yeah.
You love the portobello.
Portobellos are not super easy to cultivate.
Aren't they the big ones that people use to replace burgers?
Yes.
No.
So another one that I do that are very prolific once you actually get them going. They're called a wine cap mushroom.
Wine cap.
And like nice, super, really good for the soil in the garden.
Like that.
Very prolific. They are pretty easy to get going. They grow quite large. So that's always a must, and I'll put those like in my pathways in the garden. I'll put them in the garden beds.
On the
I'll
floor.
put them around trees, like at the base of
I'm
trees that are
excited.
mulched.
I want to check out your garden floor because you put so much work into the floor area of your like floral walk. Hey, very
Yeah.
cool. How you like your own little ecosystem. In there.
Yeah, it's
I like
fun.
that, and it keeps producing every year too.
Exactly.
Yeah, all the perennials.
Yes, yeah. And then I'll do some lion's mane. I'll do like
That's a good healthy one. I
maybe
like that.
4 or 5 different types of oyster mushrooms.
Oh, those are the other ones. I was
And then I'll try something different. Again, some are much easier cultivated indoors, where it's kind of a more controlled space. Some can be cultivated really anywhere. Like I've done oysters in beds, on logs, in buckets, in bags. Yeah, you can do a lot.
You did tell me about on the logs.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
a pretty common way to do it.
yeah. So
And how's that go? You
It's
just take
fun.
the spores and you put them down and then get them wet and off you go?
So you start with grain, and you boil grain to basically put moisture into the grain. Then you need to sterilize it, and then you will I have liquid culture, which are basically mycelium in a liquid broth, a nutrient liquid broth. So I'll inoculate the grain. That grain will colonize. Takes about a month to fully colonize in the jar. So you have mycelium now throughout the whole jar. You break that up. You hydrate and pasteurize wood chips. I will also add some wheat bran to them as extra nutrition. You then inoculate the wood chip or the sawdust with the mushroom spawn. It'll take about another month for the sawdust to fully colonize, and then you can plant out that sawdust. So whether you're injecting it into logs, you're
Wherever
scattering it in
your
wood
mix.
chips, you're putting it in your garden bed.
See, you lost me at pasteurize.
Yeah.
Because that just immediately made me think of one of my favorite jokes ever from South Park. And it's really fun. I'd be a real dick to not tell it now, wouldn't I? And
Yeah,
I'm not going to do it
probably
justice,
can't.
obviously.
Okay.
But all the dads of South Park are really worried because the milkman's coming to town. They think he's stealing all their wives.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like they all wear Bane masks. It's a really funny episode. And they have the old guy who told about the old day when the mailman used to be the milkman. And he says, one day he came home and the lady asked for a bath to be filled with milk. And the man said, okay. Now, would you like the milk pasteurized? She says, no, that's okay. I can just splash it in my eyes. Like pasteurized?
Pasteurized.
Oh,
Gotcha.
and I missed, and I knew I was going to screw it up. The joke is just fill it up to my boobs. I can splash it in my eyes. I almost had it. Almost nailed it. I knew I wasn't going to.
Still good.
It's almost
Still
funny
good.
that way. Either way.
Yeah. So that's
Mushroom.
That's mushroom. And I mean, my thing,
I'm
I'm
learning
just
a
trying to
lot.
do
I like that.
like larger and larger scale. So with different species, you can get away. So pasteurization and sterilization are different, right? But I have a pressure cooker which I sterilize in. I can pasteurize. I can do cold water pasteurization with lime. So basically, you're just adjusting the pH to a level where organisms can't grow. Not
squeezes of
like
lime?
lime, like not
like
lime in the
L-Y-M-E?
coconut. Well, it's
LYME?
hydrated lime. It's it's
Dude.
not a citrus.
Have you ever told this whole process to someone and had them be like, I totally understand what you're saying? Maybe Royal
not
Anders.
usually.
Maybe Royal Anders.
Yeah. There's there's a lot of words that are not maybe common words that are used. But then you get once you get into it, then
Well, of course, like anything else, you're all about it.
Yeah.
You're cheering those mushrooms on as they start to sprout and go.
Yeah, it's fun.
I get it.
don't know. I enjoy it. It's food. It's cool. And once you kind of start, you can buy a liquid culture syringe. I mean, you can take
Liquid culture syringe.
Yeah, so it comes in a syringe, and then that's what you inoculate into your jars. But then you can also just grow that liquid culture out. You can also take tissue cultures. If you have a live mushroom, you can take a tissue culture from the inside of the mushroom, put that on agar or a petri dish, and then grow it out on the agar.
Okay.
A good way to look for contamination as well.
Man, I hope someone there was writing all that down, because I feel like you just gave us a lot of really good information.
Yeah,
There's a whole lesson in there.
Honestly, it's when I first started looking at it, I was like, oh my God, this seems super freaking daunting.
Yeah.
But then just like anything, like one bite at a time, you just try it and you're going to fail. You're going to have contamination.
Pizza, yeah.
And then it works and you
Right.
figure out the tricks and it's like, hey, this is cool and
races.
fun.
Uncle Mike, from all the natural products, UncleMike'sNatural.com or .ca. Damn 20 promo code will get you 20% off your order right to your house. Hit it up and you will have all the fun. Our Twitch stream right there, Uncle Brown and I were on there earlier today, twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media, as we knocked out a couple more levels in Shining Force 3 Scenario 3. We are getting so close. I'm still getting messages from the boys asking if we started Elden Ring yet. Everyone just wants me to play, wants to watch me play Elden Ring, because all you do is die and get frustrated the whole game.
So
that's going to be our next one.
Is that still in the series of?
Oh, no, it's not
totally
a
different
Shining
game?
Force. It's its
Gotcha.
own thing. It's like,
Okay.
it's like a Skyrim. Apparently, it's going to be a lot of fun. So
Okay.
you can check that out. And then this Friday, we're back at it. Not sure what game we will be playing yet, but we are sure we will have another delicious delicacy to show off from our friends over at Burns Pizza. God, yeah. And we got the chicken fingers and fries last week. So we had the Pie Day celebration the weekend before. So we did a
Yes.
Friday night and a Saturday night with that 15-inch Burns Original steak.
Yeah.
I ate about 20 pieces.
Ooh,
So I
baby.
was very, very excited to. I still ate a single slice. We always bring that single slice, so I shouldn't say that. But to get the chicken fingies going, so incredibly good. Grilling again, and the fries so crispy. Oh, they got the lasagna, they got the nachos, like everything you need, man. They got you covered.
I mean,
there.
that is pretty sweet that they've got all those
things.
all
And
those
they're
little
good,
add-ons,
too.
like
Like,
not just pizza.
There's lots of places where they'll have something,
right,
but
and
it
it's
won't
like,
be
yeah.
like everyone they sent to us, just knock it out of
Bang.
the park. Absolute bangers.
Yep.
So we will see what we got this Friday. It'll probably be around 7:30 again. We'll get going. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Love that. Love making that logo
I love
dance.
that
so much
move that you
fun.
do. The
I
guns,
should
the
say,
double
it's
guns.
like
yeah.
dance, logo dance. And then
Yeah.
dances. We love our
Love it.
Verns. Verns, you are fantastic and amazing. Hit up the QR code on the banner and you can get your very own Verns going as well. Co-op gas bars. It's all going on. Very, very awesome. So we'll be back on the Twitch. Maybe there was talks of going tomorrow too. Apparently Boontis and his boys, his twins, are coming in here. We might do some Fortnite tomorrow afternoon over on twitch.tv/Dufferin Ave Media. So keep an eye out for that. Bro. You ready?
I was born ready.
Grab that thing. Grab that thing. All right. If you have some issues with Steven Seagal not getting all the Chuck Norris jokes, please let us know. As we agree with you. No, it's just so. Okay, bro. Yes, Chuck Norris. May he rest in peace. Again, this is like the one and only time where I take the stance of the shitty human. You know what I mean? Because Seagal sucks as a human. I just all of his movies, man. He really won me over. And Chuck Norris turns out to be like the best human being ever. It's like, nah. I can admit that he deserves it just from being a good person. I'll put the ego aside. You guys win. You always do. You knew that. I just felt like I had to take one more stab at the whole Seagal thing. If you have a business or an organization or a charity or a fundraising event going on, like our buddies over the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center, Royal Anders, my human support, my emotional support human, will be joining me for the Heartworks art auction going on this Friday night. Still some tickets available. I believe it's a lot of fun over at TCU. I will be your MC for the evening. And we got the auctioneer going on. It's a lot of fun. You got something going on like that. Maybe something like our friends over at Cosmo. They're always doing all the awesome stuff. Our friends at Elmwood, man. Like all these people doing great things. We love to promote it. Okay? We love to let everyone know how much good you're doing.
Or if you have questions about mushroom cultivation.
Also, reach out to it. As long as you're a good person, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Okay? As long as you are a good human being out there trying to do good. That's what this is all about. That's the only way this works. Because there's no Cyril sneers here. There's no people sitting here being like, we want all your money. We're going to flip you upside down and we're going to take it. No. Money to us is seeing you succeed. As long as you're a good person, you deserve it. This is why we keep saying, we need to be nice. No one's nice anymore. Everyone's just cranky and, yeah, life's hard. We all get it. But the more times we're nice instead of being a piece of shit, the better the world becomes. If you can get behind all that, please reach out to us. We really, really want to help you out. Because that helps us out. It helps all of us out together, as long as we're doing good. It's very easy to do. Ready?
Yeah.
Just send an email to 1, 2, 3, 4. Contact@dufferinav.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Ring, let it ring. Hold it. Keep it ringing. Take it away. LB, how's that? Rank it, bro. 10 out of 10. Nice. Thank you. That's 10 out of 10.
Ranka. Paul Anka.
It's too late. You already ranked it. I just want you to rank the... Hey, no, it's good. It's a good song. It's a good guy.
A good one.
Oh, dude.
A good one.
Again, for a show, dare I say, came in with not much. Pretty good. I did not expect to get Big B on. That was pretty freaking sweet. Learn a little bit more about the martial arts and more reasons why Seagal isn't the man deserving of the Chuck Norris joke crown.
Yeah, I mean, I never knew you felt so strongly.
It was like my only thing that I had like a line in the sand with.
Right.
And then once Chuck Norris passed away, it's like, it's not even fun if he's like not here. A lot of learning.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot of learning. LB, why don't you go ahead and wake up Frank here as we got to strip this set down for flats and good sports. What's going on this weekend? What you got coming up? Anything cool?
Oh, what am I doing? Just more mushroom stuff. I don't
know. You're passionate about that. You like that?
I dig it. It's kind of nice. We're kind of in like this lull of like sports activities with the kids and
stuff. The sweet spot. So all the families go through like hockey's done.
Yeah. So it's kind of a nice transition.
When did you get the call up yet? Water polo?
No, I haven't. But I might. No, I'm not like I'm actually gonna.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
dude,
I asked Coach if I was like, hey,
how
can I like play some more? And she's like, well, you can come, even though my season ends, I guess Thursdays are our last practice. It sounds like I can keep coming like throughout April, and so maybe that's the.
Sounds like they're training you.
Yeah,
they're easing you in.
They're grooming me.
They know that you put up a 5 spot the other night. They saw that. They want that.
They recognize it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Big exciting news. Well, at least for the Cordy family in the baseball.
Here we go.
Both cousins, so Merrick Yeager, who pitched for the Berries last year, will be back for the Berries.
Woo!
As well as Adam Cordy will be, who's his cousin, who's the other,
Again,
so
this
they're
is,
both going to be on the
Munster
team.
royalty. Is that what it is?
Yeah. So
Shout
that's
out
kind
to
of
Munster.
exciting. So they're because
Baseball
they were
Hall
on
of Fame.
opposing teams last year, and obviously
Bring it
it was,
together.
creates a little bit of a.
So do you get to throw the first pitch this year then?
No, I won't.
That was still father-in-law that did last
Yes,
time? Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. We'll see. Maybe I'll make some calls, pull some strings,
I can see it.
Like, who's this guy?
I'll catch for it.
It'll make it to like halfway.
I'll catch it. I'll guide
I'll
you.
throw my shoulder out.
The whole thing. Oh, I love you, buddy. Huge thank you to Uncle Brando for the Twitch streaming earlier. Always a pleasure with him. LB for carrying the show like he always does here and all the other things that he does. You're the best, buddy. We appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do. Matt from all the bands, we love you, miss you, get better. Please, my sweet prince. To you as always. Great job today, man. Carried the load. There was a lot of really good information that you threw out there today.
Yeah, a lot of
The world became smarter.
possible. Maybe it's information. Maybe it's stuff I make up. I don't know.
I do.
Never know.
It's all true and all real. We'll be back tomorrow for the All the Way Around the World edition of your show. We call it the All the Way Around Table. Heading out to Strip Down tonight, 8 p.m. It's going to be fantastic. Check out Patty Fedro. Until then, we will miss you. We love you. Keep doing those good things. Catchphrase.
Smell you later.
Have a